Hey, good day. It's Dan here. I hope you can see me all right. It's super bright out here today, so I can't really see that what I'm recording here in the screen, but it's so nice out. I had to get outside. Um, Sorry for the voice. I'm fighting a bit of a summer cold, so hopefully I'm not going to sneeze on you here while I record this video, but wanted to get outside, get some vitamin D, and talk to you today about creating your ideal day. Now, this is a process, an exercise I've done uh, a couple times in the last 5 or 10 years, I'd say. But most recently, about a week ago, I was at an event called the Turning Point with Marshall Silver. You may have seen some of my pictures on Facebook with Marshall, or see me swallowing a lit torch, eating fire, which was a pretty cool experience to add to my list of cool experiences like fire walking and aero braking and glass walking, all those cool things. But um, one of the home play, he didn't call it homework, it was home play assignments that Marshall gave us during that event, was to sit down and write out our ideal day. Actually, two things: our ideal day of work and our ideal day of play. And so I got out my fancy little journal here. It was a beautiful night that night when I got home. I lit a fire here out in the on the patio, sat outside under a beautiful sky, and started writing in my journal. And I wrote out pages of my ideal workday and my ideal day of play, and it was a really cool experience. And so I want to share a little bit of what I've written to give you an idea of how this process works. But what was really cool about what Marshall taught was he recited to us by memory his ideal day of work. And he shared it in so much detail um, that it was what was most impressive was that even though he wrote his ideal day out 20, 30 years ago, probably 30 years ago, maybe more, when he was, I believe, in his 20s, today he's living that ideal day in exquisite detail. It's phenomenal how closely his life today resembles what he wrote out decades ago. And so I've done this exercise before, like I said, probably 5 or 10 years ago, not to the detail that I did this time around. And so what I want to encourage you to do is while I'm reading this, just listen to um, how much detail I've gone into to try and involve all the senses, the things you see, the things you hear, the tastes you experience, all the senses as much as possible, and get it emotionally involved in your ideal day. This is your dream. This is the way you want to live your life. So make it as vivid as possible. So I'm going to read you a little bit of my ideal workday here just to give you an idea. And then I'm going to send you off on your own. And I want you to do this exercise. Don't just listen to this video and say, yeah, it's a nice idea. Do this exercise. You'll be amazed at how your life will transform if you do this exercise. Even if you put it aside and never looked at it again, 10, 20, 30 years from now, you might just find that a lot of what you've written down has come true for you. And even better than that, what I would encourage you to do is to take out what you've written and review it daily, weekly, monthly, whatever works for you. But review it and keep it fresh on the top of your mind so that your subconscious is working on making that a reality for you. So I'm going to read you a little bit of this, my ideal day. And I dated this June 5th. So it's about 10 days ago now that I wrote this. Um, Here we go. My ideal workday. I've just opened my eyes, feeling fully refreshed and rejuvenated. I slowly start to take awareness of my surroundings. My beautiful wife sleeping peacefully beside me, the luxurious bed I've been sleeping soundly in, our amazing home, and the sun just starting to rise over the horizon. I quietly slip out of the bed, slip into some comfortable workout clothes, and head out into the morning stillness for an invigorating run in the fresh, crisp air under the most amazing sunrise. While I'm running, I'm feeding my mind with inspirational messages that remind me of my purpose here as a catalyst for positive change. After my run, I stretch and cool down while drinking fresh, lemon-infused spring water. Next, I slip into a nice, refreshing shower, emerging clean, refreshed, and ready to tackle the day. I slide into my finely tailored clothes that I always feel great wearing, and then head for the kitchen where my family is there to enjoy the delicious, nutritious breakfast being prepared by our private chef. After a scrumptious breakfast, I ride my bike to school with the kids and see them off for the day. I ride home ready to start my day by reading the messages of encouragement, gratitude, and appreciation my assistant has forwarded from our clients and associates. After ensuring our systems are all running smoothly, in my richly appointed home office, I get into the waiting helicopter, ready to take me to my first presentation of the day. Today is an exciting day for me. I get to return to the high school that I graduated from and share my story of perseverance, vision, and accomplishment to empower the children and teenagers of my hometown to believe their dreams are possible and to pursue them relentlessly. I'm going to stop there. That's just the first couple pages of many here. I got to tell you, I had a lot of fun with this exercise, and what I liked most about it was the feelings that it was bringing up while I was writing it, and that's powerful because for a lot of people they do affirmations and goal setting and all those pieces, and I think the missing key to having those visions come to reality is putting the emotion behind them, getting emotionally involved in the process. And so I encourage you, take out a piece of paper, your journal, a notebook, whatever you prefer, even on the computer, although I highly recommend pen and paper, blue ink, paper, and write it out. There's something about um, the neurological process of actually writing. It implants it better in your mind, makes it clearer, more vivid, and you'll remember it better. It'll implant it in your mind better. So that's my message for today. Go do this exercise. Don't just watch this video and say, yeah, that's nice, good for you, um, and then forget about it and never do anything. Do this exercise. Set aside an hour or two one day or one night or first thing in the morning, whatever works best for you, and get excited about your future. So that's my message for you today. Make it a great day. I look forward to talking to you soon. Send me a message and let me know when you've done this process and how it went for you. I'd love to hear your ideal day. Make it a great day. Bye for now.